Darkness is all around us. Everything starts with darkness and everything leads back to darkness. Let's take nature for instance, right? When you look at nature, everything in nature started in darkness. Far as our plants, right? Our flowers, the trees, right? It all started in darkness with a seed. And where does the seed go? In the soil. Where's the soil? In the ground. What color is the soil? Dark. And when you put the seed in the soil, the dark soil, it's in darkness, right? Before it is exposed to the light or reaches illumination, right? Even the way we store our clothes, that's another perfect example that I was looking at. Like, we even store our clothes in darkness, right? Which is in the closet or in our drawer before we pull it out and expose it to the light. Even when it comes to us, when we transition over, we either gonna be 6 feet in the ground in darkness. And if so, if you don't want to leave your body here on this realm, you decide to get cremated. But what happens when you get cremated? Your body turns to ash, right? And what color is ash? It's a dark color. It's darkness, right? It's dark. See, we've been programmed, right? And we live in a world and in a society where we was told, or always told that darkness is bad, right? And to fear darkness, right? But in actuality, it's through the darkness that you shall find the light at the end of the tunnel, right? It's through that darkness that you shall reach illumination. It's through that darkness that you shall reach enlightenment. Why you think when you're on a spiritual journey, right? It's called the dark night of the soul. It's called shadow work, right? It's for you to tap into that darkness within yourself and to overcome and heal from that darkness within yourself to reach illumination or to reach enlightenment. No, but they won't tell you that. They want you to fear it so you won't tap into your true power, right? Your true spiritual essence of yourself, right? And heal that darkness, right? To get to that illumination within yourself. Yeah. Like, they even tell you in movies, like that movie, even Monster Inc. Monster Inc., right? The little girl. Like, I don't know if you guys seen that movie, but if you have, just comment down below, But yeah, with the monsters, basically, right? They were going in, like, coming from their dimension, their monster dimension, and scaring all the little kids, right? They were coming through from the closets. So basically, the closets were, if you ask me, portals from their dimension and leading to the kids' bedrooms. And they were scaring them, right? And feeding off of that fear until they came across this one little girl. I think her name was Pooh or something, but I don't know. I don't remember her name. It's been a minute since I've seen the movie, but she was so cute. So cute in the movie. And when they got to her, she wasn't scared of no darkness. And she damn sure wasn't scared of the monsters. If you ask me, they were scared of her because they couldn't figure out why she wasn't scared of them, right? And she even went back with them to their monster world, I believe. I think she went back, or she escaped from them or something. They had to go and find her or something like that. But yeah, She wasn't scared of them, right? And she wasn't scared of darkness or the monster, so they couldn't feed off of her. They couldn't feed off of her fear, right? And then it's another movie too, Poltergeist. That's the movie. Yeah, it just popped in my head. Poltergeist, right? That movie too, with the little short lady, and she's telling Caroline, the little girl, right? She gets stuck in the spiritual realm, right? And these dark entities are chasing her, and they're chasing her, and chasing her, and my apologies, and they're chasing her, and the little lady is like, "Look into the light, Caroline. Find the light. Find the light. Look into the light." And Caroline is screaming like, "I can't. I can't. I can't." You know, they're chasing me, like, you know, saying that the dark entities that were chasing her. And my interpretation of that was that those dark entities were her, basically. Like, Caroline was basically running from her own darkness, right? And she just wanted to get sucked back in the earthly realm, right? To be back with her family again, if you ask me. But yeah, and eventually Caroline did find the light and she came back to the earthly realm with her family. This is another reason why it's imperative that you heal as much as possible while you're still here on this earthly realm. So when you do transition over, you will be SIP, which is sleeping in peace, or RIP, resting in peace. Your soul will be at peace once you go back to source, which is darkness. But a lot of people wound up following the light and coming back here. Now, if you want to come back here, that's fine. You can come back here and be back here on earth. Or you could just be, you know, and be back with source. But yeah, but don't fear your darkness. Don't, right? Don't fear it. Don't fear it at all, because it's through that darkness that you will reach illumination and